I'd like to welcome everybody that's watching today. Addict Thoughts Entertainment, James, Recovery Junkie. And so I work in the recovery field, 9.5 years clean. And I've been hearing some disturbing things when it comes to 12-step groups. And first, let me say that being a member of a 12-step group played a part in saving my life. It was absolutely necessary for me. Been in treatment many times, been court ordered to AA, and I went in with a closed mind. I didn't want nothing that they had. I didn't feel I had a problem at that time. I wasn't one of them. I was unique. So I never paid attention to what they had to say. I went in and got my slip signed and did what I had to do to satisfy the courts, and then went on about my business and drank right after I left the meeting. The last time I was in treatment, my bottom came up to meet me. So I was open-minded and willing to do whatever it took to stay clean. Those 12-step groups being there for me changed my life. The people in there changed my life. They gave me experience, strength, and hope. They taught me how to be a man. They taught me how to be a father. They taught me how to be responsible. So they was vital for me. I drank daily for 26 years and did drugs. Yes, drank and did drugs. So therefore I needed a meeting every day. I went to a meeting every day, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, for almost 3 years. And it was vital for my recovery. But the things I'm hearing now is that you go to a meeting and somebody comes in and says they're an alcoholic in an NA meeting, or they go in and say they're an addict in an AA meeting. They're being told not to say those things, or don't come back if that's what you identify with. And that's very disturbing to me. Because if somebody would have said that to me early on in my recovery, who knows where I would be? I was lost. I was broken. I was confused. I was looking for help. And those rooms provided it for me. But you're going to tell a person, because of how they identify, not to come back? Or don't say that in here? It's being hypocritical. So, there's no pure alcoholics anymore. There's no pure addicts. We all will abuse any substance you put in front of us in order to achieve the high that we're trying to get. We all might have that one drug or one substance that we like the most. But it doesn't matter. Put a joint in front of me, I'm smoking it. Put some cocaine down, I'm snorting it. Put some alcohol in front of me, I'm drinking it. Doesn't matter. So we gotta stop being hypocritical. We gotta stop conveying these messages to the newcomers or the people that's coming in, that you have to identify a certain way in order to be in that group. People come there for experience, strength, and hope. And so you got to ask yourself, what kind of ego-driven motives do you have for telling somebody they can't identify with an addict as an addict in an alcoholic meeting when you've smoked weed yourself? That lets me know what type of program you're working. And I'm not saying anything right now that I haven't said in meetings or stood up for people. Because you gotta make a good first impression on these newcomers that are coming in. And if they don't feel welcome or feel that they done something wrong, they're not gonna come back. And if they don't come back, you might have just killed them. James, Recovery Junkie.